What's up, TIs? February 3rd, 2021. Look at the neighborhood empty. Nice. Look at the, look at the freaking snow, though. Oh my gosh, 2 days straight. Lots and lots of snow. And this heap right from my house. Look at the big heap. Yeah, so it took me a while to go to this freaking Dunkin'. Then I also have to go to in the neighborhood, but I don't know if they shoveled them outside the street. I'm not taking any chance. If it's better tomorrow, I'll go out tomorrow. Or even Friday, who cares? Yeah, so what up there? No purpose, which was, it was weird.
Every time he's off or home, like every second he has to call
Yeah. I'm not tired, I'm just bored. This is very strange and there's no purpose today. I mean, you know them, they're usually out in all kinds of weather. I'm actually glad about that because I didn't need their bullshit. I've been sleeping really well lately, so. Although he is carrying a red bag, so who knows? It's more like a handler than another perp. Anyways, when I was falling asleep last night, the devil tried a trick. I heard like a voice. It sounded like a demon voice. But he said something, I don't remember what it said. And I fell back asleep. I was like, fuck him. And he's stupid because he took some pictures that I already put in a photo album. A couple days ago, I had like two of my old photo albums, a couple came off, so I had to replace them. And I had, new ones. So I'm putting them in the new ones. And they're already in the put away and everything. But for some reason that pile of pictures was in my dream. I was going to the store and I saw them in the aisle. I'm like, well, on the shelf of the store. And I'm like, what the hell? So I started taking them back and everything. And then before I could leave the store, I woke up. So I'm like, what the fuck was that about, That was worse. I don't know which one was worse. I think the one I had with the Impractical Jokers was worse. That's a funny ass show, but that dream was disturbing. But you remember when you're on the remote neural monitoring, these people pretend to be other people. You know what I mean? So like if you like a show or a movie or something, they'll pretend to be those actors and actresses and put themselves in your dream that way. That guy Kevin Christian was saying that his ex-girlfriend put him on that. And they broadcast themselves as cartoon characters like the Grinch and like anime characters and everything. So I guess they could make like like Snapchat has the filter where you can make yourself a cartoon. I guess it's something like that, but more advanced. Yeah, because that dream was crazy. There's no way that would have happened. I don't even know if I explained it, the type of dream that was in the last couple of videos. I just dreamt about them doing something on the show. And it was like a stage with like a pier and there was water with boats, like a boat ride. And like a fake beach and everything. And two of the jokers had hard-ons. one of them had like a tiny towel covering himself and nothing else. And the other one had a sweatsuit on. And his junk was hanging out. And then he tried to hide the boner and he came in his own face. And he looked at me with his eyes bulging out of his head. And he tried to turn around and it didn't work. So, yeah. It was definitely whoever's on my remote neural monitoring was, doing that stuff, pretending to be them. They probably took an old episode or something of that show and was able to work it into them doing that, pretending to be them. So that means they're on remote neural monitoring too. I mean, at some point we all will be, so whether they know it or not, I don't know. It's just a very disturbing dream. Usually I have a dream about them, but I'm going somewhere and I meet them and take pictures with them. This one was like, maybe they just wanted me to have sex with myself or something. Who knows? And I didn't, because I woke up from this dream like, what the fuck was that? And then I just, went back to sleep. So, I gotta keep trying. Last night I took a shower and I was like, are you videotaping me taking a shower? But they probably were. I was laughing at them though. And then I was, if I get dressed, I go, oh, you watching me get dressed, you perverts? And if I fart, I go, that was for you, gangsta. It's really, I hope they do smell it. And when you go to the bathroom, don't you wish the gang stalkers would smell that in the real time where they're monitoring us anyway? I hope they do. Not even a joke, I really hope they do. Anyways. Well, that's what they get for doing that. They should get pooped on or whatever. But we should have a little fun with them like I did with the scam artists yesterday. First of all, those two family members gave him my phone number. That's fucked up already. But I don't believe these scammers, they're all liars, so we'll see. I could also just put their phone number up for a good time call, his number, and they could probably stop calling me after that. I'm pretty sure it was John giving these people my number, telling them to say, those two family members' names, if I ask. Because he's done that before. Once you have a main gangster that you used to know, and they do these kinds of trips, they don't think of anything new. Yeah. He was renting something at Rent Center at one point. And he gave my number out. He put a fake name, first and last name. They would call me every day to finish the payments. I'm like, dude. One day they called and I picked up. I'm like, yeah, you have the wrong number. I don't know who that is, but they gave you the wrong number. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yep. Then I think he rented an apartment somewhere and told the landlord to put my address as their address. I was getting a letter in the mail every month that he was being a slumlord and he needs to pay up. So I was like, who the fuck is this person? So whatever the company was, I would call them. I said, yeah, this person doesn't live here. I don't know who that is. This is the third or fourth time I got this letter. I didn't save the letter, of course, but maybe I should have. Well, I'm curious to know if I go up to a cop and ask them, hey, if a scam artist is calling me and threatening me, could I put out a police report on them? I wonder. What the hell is this? Stop it in the middle of the street. Alright then. Alright. stand the snow, but come on now. I don't like when he was looking at me either. He was doing it on purpose. Maybe shovel your driveway and you'd have room. Oh, what the hell's that screechy noise? Alright, I'm rambling on. It's nice to be outside. Oh, do you hear that screeching? What the fuck? What the hell? I don't even know who's doing it. I hear it, but I don't see anybody. I don't know, I'm better to make noises for no reason. I'm talking about the adults. There are a lot of adults that do that. Oh, this guy got snow in his car. He's supposed to take the snow off the car first. Yeah, so it's pretty weird not to see any perps out. And that means they're just gonna perp us from behind the camera, the camera, the computer. So, we should pray that they get diarrhea and they can't do their job. Don't get paid today. Hey, they curse us like that too, so I'll just send it right back to them. I'm saying, every curse, send back to the cursor in Jesus Christ's name. Some of your children in this neighborhood. Anyways, go back home and go to school. School's still in session at home. I guess not. I guess if he was doing that early in the morning, I would be like, what the hell's wrong with this kid? That's what the kids do in this neighborhood. They just run back and forth. They scream like Home Alone, like that kind of a scream. They do. They run up and down the block like that. Like, okay, something's wrong with you. Like, there's one kid across the street just playing in the snow, making a snowman. That's normal. I used to do that when I was a kid too. But literally, there's no other kid out. But they're all playing video games at home. Really? It's actually not bad out. It's cold, but it's not freezing cold. It's gonna be in the upper 40s soon. I like that. So, I like that kind of weather in the winter. It's not too cold. It's really not too cold at all. Nice, actually. Alright, I gotta get going. Thanks for watching.